We are jump-starting your week at a gamer's paradise. Prism Games is one of Chicago's go-to gaming destinations on the Northwest Side.
Darius Johnson has a live look at the space and how they give back to their community. What is going on there, Darius? What is going on?
Happy Monday, Jackie and Dana. Good morning, ladies. This is my new friend, Squishable. Does this one have a name? Wait, maybe on the side?
Squish.
Squish Squish.
Sir Squish.
Sir Squish. This is Sir Squish. Right now we are at Prism Games here in Logan Square. Yep. And right now we are going to show you everything that they have inside, from tabletop games to board games. We're going to get you back into that mood to play games. Joining me this morning is Cullen Clancy. Yes. And also we have Bailey and we have James. They work here as well. They're going to talk to us later on throughout the morning. But Cullen, walk us through this gamer's paradise that you all have here.
Yeah, absolutely. So here our mission is to really help you find the perfect game for your next night in, whatever night in that might be. So our staff here is very well trained in helping you find that perfect game. So they are really knowledgeable, and they have a lot of experience just working with different kinds of people. So
perfect.
Over here you can see we have some of our, I call these the kind of new classics. Wingspan here has been incredibly popular. We've got your Catan games down here you might recognize. Also over here, one of our really popular sections is our party games. So a lot of these are perfect for if you have 4 to 10 people. Super easy. Most of these run 20 to 30 minutes. So really an excellent thing to kind of bring to your next dinner night or the next party you're having with folks.
Okay, talk to me a little bit. What are people usually coming in to look for? Would you say that you usually have more everyday gamers coming in, or would you say it's people looking for stuff for a party? We have about maybe 45 seconds left.
Sure. Yeah, I think that I think it's a little bit of both. I definitely think that you know, people come in knowing what they're looking for, but we also obviously help people find those party games. A lot of people come in just looking for something that night. That's one of the benefits of shopping retail. Yeah. And then over here we have some more like a little deeper gameplay for the people, hobbies, so you can paint these miniatures and stuff. And then as we kind of come back here, back here's our RPG section. Okay. So if you've seen Stranger Things or something like that, we have lots of Dungeons and Dragons. Nice. All kinds of indie RPGs, a lot of like local designers as well. So we try to kind of spotlight that as well.
And I see you all have your staff favorites on the back wall right there. You all have been open for 2 years. I know coming up throughout the morning, we're going to get into a lot more of that as we continue to share some of the tabletop games, some of the library that you all have here, and even some of the spaces that you all have for people to come here and play games as well. Ladies, going to go ahead and send things back to you. We're here at Prism Games here in Logan Square.
Oh, I love a good board game and all that stuff. Thanks so much, Darius.
For this morning's Jumpstart, we're checking out Chicago's go-to gaming destination on the Northwest Side. Our Darius Johnson is live at Prism Games, checking out some of the fun that you'll find. Darius, good morning. Oh, okay, you're playing. You're in the game yourself this morning.
Yes, Jackie, I'm here at Prism Games in Logan Square on CBS News Chicago. Good morning, everybody. We are here at Prism Games one more time and for the rest of the morning. Joining me once again, or for the first time actually, is Bailey Meza. Yep. All right, perfect. Bailey, talk to me a little bit. What do we have on this fantastic display here where I sadly just knocked you out?
Yeah, this is just a little display of Warhammer 40K. It's a war game. Typically, you would have maybe even double the amount of like little figures like this on the table. You'd be rolling dice, seeing who's winning and losing and whatnot, kind of, you know, playing out a war with it. We actually have events every Wednesday of the week where people come by and can use these nice wargaming tables for free to play games like this. We actually have many events throughout the week. Thursday nights we'll have our Magic the Gathering Commander Night, which is probably one of our most popular events, along with Saturday being our Dungeons and Dragons event, which is good for new players and veterans alike.
Talk to me a little bit. I believe there are 2 of these tables, and about how many people are usually able to converge or convene around these tables to be able to play these games?
Yeah, you know, most often it's going to be like 5 or 6, but you know, sometimes people go up to like 7-ish even sometimes at these kinds of tables. But we also have all these metal tables as well, which are always like first come, first serve, available every day of the week, so that people can come play any game off of our board game library here, which all these games in these cubbies here.
Okay, talk to us about this library here. Which games are popular? Which ones are you all not able to keep on the shelf because people are always wanting to come in and play them?
Yeah, games like Wavelength and Flamecraft up here are constantly getting played along with the Wingspan, Wormspan, Finspan stack right over here. They are, fast games, pretty easy enough to learn. You can play them easily within an hour type of thing. And there are games also that us as staff can come help you learn in case you do have like a question about a rule or something like that. So.
Talk to us about the variety of games that are within here. Or would you say there are games for your average child that is possibly 5 years old all the way up to a 40-year-old man or woman or 50-year-old? Like, talk to me about that.
Yeah, 100%. We do have everything from all ages to all like skill levels and interest levels, things from people who maybe have played Monopoly when they were a kid and want to try something a little newer or a little bit more complicated, to a game that a 5-year-old could play, to things that will take you a good chunk of your day to play, because that's how a lot of people enjoy this hobby.
Talk to me about the nod to the local designers, where you all have some of those games in here as well. And then if you're also able to talk to me, I think we have about 30 seconds left now. That, and then also just mentioning, I know you all are very inclusive here. If you're able to talk about whether you all have some of those games that are exclusive to the LGBTQIA plus community. And we'll walk a little closer to the pad here.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, so we do love when local designers come to us with their games, so that we can either try to stock them on the shelf or put them on our demo library so people can get the chance to try out some stuff that maybe isn't in stores everywhere.
Okay.
But yeah, we also have plenty of other games on here that are specific for queer people. One of them being a game called The Queer Agenda, which, if they give us the quickest on it, is kind of like a Cards Against Humanity, but like really gay.
All right, okay, you just said it there. All right, well, we'll probably see if we can take a look at that later on throughout the morning. We have a lot more to show you from inside Prism Games here in Logan Square. Jackie, maybe there's a board game or a tabletop game or two here for you on your next game night.
Well, it sounds like they have something for everyone, so 100% there's something that we can all find to love there. Darius, thank you. Let's get to Darius. For today's Jumpstart, we are at Prism Games Chicago. It is an LGBTQ plus owned business selling board games in Logan Square.
That's right, and throughout the morning we've been showing you different games and parts of the store, which has been so much fun. Darius, back with us now live to talk about the Prism Games Foundation. Darius?
Hey there, ladies. I'm having a little fun, just like you two there inside today. And right now I'm sniffing Black Hound Tavern, which is a little note of whiskey and firewood. So it makes you feel like you are sipping whiskey. You might have a glass in your hand and you might be alongside the campfire. Those are just some of the items that they have right here at the front door as you enter the chambers of Prism Games here in Logan Square. Joining me once again is Cullen Clancy and Bailey Meza. It's the end of the morning and we need a coffee recharge at this point. Talk to me a little bit about Prism Games. Talk to me about all the things you all have going on here. We've given a glimpse of the store, but let's get into it a little bit more. You all have been here for 2 years.
So we've been here for 2 years. We are retail and we have an event space, and our community is very important to us. So as a way to try to give back to the community, we founded the Prism Games Foundation, which is a charitable organization helping local schools, health fairs, as well as national LGBTQIA plus charities. Bailey here could probably give you a little more info on that.
Yeah. Project I started a couple months back last year, around November for some reason. And and it's been going ever since. We run events like after dark D&D nights. We this past June did a Prism Games Gala where we had raffles for prizes from businesses local, things like other people on our block here, to like Jepson's Malort and other stuff like that. And yeah, it was crazy. It was one of those things that I was shocked with how much of the community showed up just to come here have a nice night, play some games, and help out with a good cause. And so, yeah.
You all talk a lot about community, and I know as we were talking earlier, you talk about how the community has really opened their arms and how they've really welcomed you all in the last 2 years that you've been here. Talk to me a little bit more about when choosing this location, how it felt right, and how you all have really been able to provide so many things to those here in the community and beyond, just as a store that has board games, tabletop games, all the different things, and even those weekly night events to really make this somewhat of a gamer's paradise.
Sure. Yeah. I'm of the belief that games are kind of as old as time. We've been gathering around board games for a long time, and I think in the digital age, it's really nice to sit down around with people. The community here has really embraced us, the Avondale Logan community. We just always want to give back. The space is free to use most days. So we really just appreciate people showing up.
All right, perfect. And you all have events on Wednesdays through Sundays. That's when you're open from 12 to 9. So, hey, if you're in the area, just drop on by and figure out if you can find a perfect game or two, or even find the perfect game for your next game night at home where you may have some friends and maybe having a little candle of that whiskey and fire. Sending it back to you two ladies from Logan Square.
Whiskey and fire. I don't know if I need that in candle form.
True, good point.
I don't know.
But it's been,
Yeah. Darius didn't realize you were still there.
it's been fun. It's been fun learning about everything that Prism has to offer. Thank you, Darius.
Maybe a different candle. Yeah, and they do. I mean, that is a great game store.
Yeah.
He's shown off so many different.
Yes.
I actually saw on the wall earlier that they had Monikers, which is one of my favorite group games to play. It's cool. Anyway, Prism Games Chicago is located on North Milwaukee Avenue in Logan Square. For more information, you can head to prismgameschicago.com.